There are 8 Smash Bros. DLC characters for Smash Bros. Ultimate. We will not be talking about Smash 4 DLC, but yes, this will probably be the last video for today. DLC is a very important part in Super Smash Bros. Considering the fact that we can get characters after the game is over, and some of the characters are pretty great or pretty bad. And yes, we're ranking them all from worst to best in terms of excitement, in terms of uniqueness, in terms of greatness, and everything. Last place, you know who, Min Min. It's just Arms, not good. Simple as that. Arms is just not a good game, and I don't have the DLC. I don't have. Right, I'll get the DLC soon. Right, we'll get both Steve and Min Min. But it's just when I first heard of an Arms character, I think I was even more disappointed than Byleth being revealed for Smash Bros. That's probably why I know Rika's revealed Byleth, because they already knew there was going to be disappointment as well. But Min Min was even more level. The only good thing that Min Min introduced was a new universe. But again, why did we need an Arms character of all games? Nintendo probably put an Arms character to basically seal off a dying franchise known as Arms. Probably one of Nintendo's failure to make a new fighting game franchise that will attempt to try to steal Smash Bros. Popularity or Street Fighter or anything like that. And yeah, Arms is just no. Number 7. So yeah, the first 6 DLC characters will be factoring how their gameplay is. And number 7 has to be Hero. Crickets. Yes. That's why I thought when he was like, really? We knew it. They were going to add Dragon Quest and we all knew this was going to be right. This is Hero being in Smash Bros. Was one of those things we all knew was going to happen. Someday Dragon Quest will appear in Smash Bros. In some form. Japan was very excited, but us, we didn't really care. Hero was just another character to appeal towards Japan, and even more it was from a franchise that had never played before. So yes, Hero. And also, out of the DLC characters, he is the least fun to play as because of his R and Z mechanics. He is the least fun character out of them all. Maybe except for Min Min. Min Min is of course omitted from this because I don't have the DLC. If you clearly saw my Smash Bros video earlier, I don't have Min Min as in my game because I didn't pay for it yet. So, but eventually I will get it. And now we update this list when the next Smash Bros character comes out. Number 6, Byleth. Okay, now we're beginning out with it. Okay, this will be the last character that was slightly disappointing. Byleth is actually a decent character in Smash Bros. He's not a good. They didn't nerf him a bit, so he or she is not as great. But it was like really a Fire Emblem, but I really got over the Fire Emblem thing right away. I was angry like the first minutes, but I'm not really angry over Byleth's inclusion anymore as much as Min Min, because we could have had a really great character, and all Min Min we just get is a Widow Mac, basically, but slightly better. We don't want more Widow Macs in the game. Widow Mac sucks in the Smash Bros. Ultimate, and you're giving me Byleth at least is fun to play as. So yeah, that's why Byleth is ahead of Hero, because Byleth at least is fun to play as. Number 5. All of these characters further on are good. Number 5 is Joker. Joker is pretty fun to play as, but his reveal is basically a soccer. I'm not really the biggest fan of Persona, so he'll be here. But Joker is still a really good inclusion regardless. Still better than the last 3. Number 4, Terry. Terry was another character. I wasn't really extremely excited for him, but again, Terry is extremely fun to play as, like Joker. And yeah, I wasn't really extremely excited for Joker and Terry, but they're still pretty good in unique additions to Smash Bros. It represent 2 series that are beloved by hundreds of people, even though I just Dragon Quest beat. But again, Hero isn't that great anyways. And then number 3, we have Steve. Steve, of course, is only number 3 because he's not out yet. We can't play as him. But once we get to play as him, we'll adjust his ranking on this accordingly. Number 2, Plant. Yes. I think I was probably like the most shocked that this character made in. Plant is just a very unique and interesting character to play as. And I was like, yep, this is probably the best character in the game. The fact that Sakurai made a character so wacky, so unique, and again, if you just pre-order the game, you get this character for free. Yes, you get Plant for free if you pre-order the game, as a or bought the game at once, at very least. Bought the game before January of 2019. And Plant was just a extra gift. Of course, if you bought the game after January of 2019, you had to pay for Plant. But again, this character was basically an extra character. We all knew around when this character came out, this was an extra character we got to play as. And it was just a very, very, very great addition to Smash Bros. A character that nobody wanted, but really was a very great and unique addition. Yes, he may not be high on the tier list, but yeah, he was a pretty great, unique, odd, and wacky, choice for Smash Bros. And I think we all love him being added to the game. Number 1, I think, it has to be Banjo-Kazooie. I played some of his games on the Xbox One, especially in the Rare Collection. His games are fun. But the fact that Nintendo achieved the impossible and put these two characters in Smash Bros., I think, whether you're a fan of Banjo-Kazooie or not, except for 4chan, they'll never be pleased, but whether you're a fan of Banjo-Kazooie or not, you were excited for this character being revealed. This was a character that basically was seen as impossible, but was added into Smash Bros. This was an announcement except for 4chan. They were the only ones who disliked the video, and Xeno fanboys. They were the only other ones who disliked this video. The fact that Nintendo added such a character, and Banjo-Kazooie is also pretty fun to play as well. And also I like to make fun of his skin where Kazooie turns blue, and I call him Butthole. It's just a funny joke I made up. Or actually, it's someone else that made it up. I just think it's funny. But yep, there we go. Banjo-Kazooie, pretty fun, pretty unique character. And yes, it just brings nostalgia to a lot of people's hearts. No matter which Banjo-Kazooie game you played, even if it's the crappy Nuts and Bolts game, if you played a Banjo-Kazooie game, I bet you're excited that he was in the game. So there we go. That is the DLC ranked from worst to best by excitement and playability. And yeah, min because I didn't play as automatically gets last place no matter what. That's basically it. And yeah, I'll re-rank this list once I eventually buy Fighters Pass Part 2. And there we go. That's basically it. Goodbye.